Hey, what's up, squishy lovers? It's Andy, and I'm back for another episode of Snowy Squishies Review. Now, what we're going to be doing, as always, is we're going to be rating a squishy. We're going to check out the design, the packaging, the scent, and we're also going to test to see how slow it rises and how soft it is, okay? So, I'm really excited about today's episode because, again, we've got a brand new product that just came in, and I'm really excited to actually share with you guys with today's episode. Ta-da! Check it out. These are the new products from Cutie Creative. So this one's actually a collaboration with Cutie Creative and Luna Tabby. These are absolutely cute. They look adorable and they're massive as well. So as always, let's begin with the packaging, okay? So let's pick one out. So over here, as you can see, this is the actual packaging for the, what they're called is the Minty Lunas, okay? So they're called Minty Lunas, and it's pretty much a cross between the Luna Tabbies, and the Happy Tooth, okay? The Tooth series, which you can see over here. So you've got a little toothpaste at the top here, and you've got a cute design of the cat at the bottom here, okay? So that's pretty much what it is. Now, as a packaging, straight off the bat, with the packaging, it's a very tough plastic. So I don't know if you can tell the difference between the different packaging, but this one feels really tough, and it feels like it might actually break quite easily. Not saying that it will, but that's what it feels like. In terms of the design of the packaging, you can see that it's a clear window glass that you can see, how the squishy looks like, which is nice. It's got, bright blue colors, which really suits the squishy. And it's actually, the window shape is actually a design of the cat itself, okay? So, it actually looks quite cute, and that's quite creative. Yeah? Yeah? No? Now, looking at the back of the packaging, you can actually see the names of each of the squishies. So you can see the grey one's called Luna, the brown one, which is this one over here, is called Tiger, the white one's called Snowball, and the black one's called Shadow, okay? So, very simple design. I really actually like the basic simple designs, as I've always mentioned. This one makes it, very easy to see what the product looks like, and it's a really nice design as well. So, that's it for the packaging. Now, let's actually open these up, and let's check out these squishies. Alrighty then, so now that they're unpackaged, as you can see, they look absolutely adorable. They look absolutely cute. It's a really awesome squishy. It's ultra soft. I can really feel it. It's really soft, and it's got a cute design as well. But as always, let's just go through it slowly. I want to break it down. We'll go through the design first and the painting, and then we'll move on to the slow rising test and the scent, okay? So first one off, this one's actually called Shadow, which is also our cat's name as well. So if you actually watched the previous episode, we actually had a guest starring right at the end of the video. Shadow was actually made a guest appearance. So not quite the same as our Shadow, but still pretty cute as well, okay? So straight off the bat, you can see that the paint job is actually done quite nicely, okay? So the design, the face, each of these cats look like they have their own personalities, okay? Which is absolutely great. The paint job is done really nice, so you can see that everything kind of stays in color. There's no like any kind of patches all around it. It's done quite nicely. Besides the ears, you can see a little bit of the ears where it's like a little patchy, but that's forgivable. In terms of the color scheme, again, each of these different colors, they look really nice. It really suits the cats. And yeah, a really great design overall. So yeah, so you're actually going through each of these personalities. You can see that with this one, this Shadow actually looks like his kind of like a cute evil kind of look, which is pretty cool. With Tiger and Luna, they've got the same personalities, same faces, which innocently cute. So that's what I like to call it. And now with the white one, Snowball, it actually looks like a savage cat. Okay, so that's what I'm calling it. Saying out there, instead of Snowball, let's call it Savage. You can tell that he's already plotting something, and he's definitely up to no good. So those are the cute designs there. Now, in terms of the seams, it looks pretty decent, okay? As always, the seams is what actually connects the squishies together. So they actually start off in half, and then they actually melt it together, and that's what forms the squishy. So as you can see, the seams, there's little bits and pieces that actually are hanging out. So I don't know if you can actually see it, but you can see that it's not really cut finely. So that's a bit of a shame. But it's not too bad, okay? I've actually seen worse. I've seen bits where it's actually hanging out. This one is just slightly rigid, okay? So it's not exactly smooth. It's not cut finely, but it's still okay. Now let's actually talk about the size of these things, okay? So the fact that the heads are so big, it actually doesn't stand up, okay? So if I try to sit them up, it always falls over because the head is so big. That could be a good thing, it could be a bad thing, but I really like the size of it, okay? So it actually fits, you know, it's bigger than my hand, so it fits well in my hand. The head is round, so it's really nice to squash. And obviously the body as well. You can hold it with the hand and you can just shake it around. Now, I wouldn't shake it too hard just in case the head might actually fall off. You know, it does feel like it's quite delicate, so do be careful with them. But, you know, the size of it is definitely big. So if I compare it to the Happy Tooth over here, you can see that, you know, it's a much, much bigger. I can actually grab the penguins, so just give me one sec. So here's a Putumaru penguins. This is what I did in the last episode, so if you haven't seen it already, make sure that you do check it out a bit later. But you can tell that, you know, it's actually bigger than the jumbo Putumaru penguins, okay? So that's saying quite a lot. Although, you know, if you're just talking about the head alone, it's about the same size. But then, yeah, you got a little body to actually connect it to the head, okay? So that's that. Now let's move on to the scent, okay? So I'm pretty curious as to find out, you know, what each of these smell like. My guess is going to be mint, since they're called Minty Lunas. But then again, you know, these are completely off pure guesses. I'll find out exactly what their scents are, and I'll leave it in the description below this video, okay? So first off, let's start off with Shadow. I actually can't tell what it smells like, so it's not too strong. So I do have to bring it up to my nose to kind of smell it. It does kind of smell minty, but I don't know if I'm being biased because I kind of made up what it smells like. But it smells like chemically minty. Okay, so that's with Shadow. I don't know if each of these actually smell differently, but let's find out. No, okay, this one smells like burnt caramel. Yeah, it really does smell like burnt caramel. I don't know if they tried to pull off the caramel smell, but it just smells like it's burnt. Okay, so there's that one. So this one was Tiger. Now Savage. I'm really struggling to work out the scent of these. It kind of smells like coconut. A very faint smell of coconut. I might have to... Sometimes you have to squeeze it to actually get the smell out of it. But yeah, no, I can't really tell what it is. My guess is going to be coconut, but again, yeah, that's just my guess. Now with Luna. Okay, this one actually has the strongest smell out of all of them. But I still can't tell what the smells like. It's like a mixture of peach and something. A mixture of coconut and peach, maybe? I don't know. I mean, that's a really tough one. Forgive me, my sense of smell is actually really bad, so I'm probably the worst person to actually do these scent tests. But those are my guesses, okay? So, Shadow's mint, burnt caramel, coconut, and either peach or coconut, or a mixture of both, okay? So, those are the actual scent. Now, let's check out how soft these are, okay? When I was just playing around with it just now, I can really tell that it's really, really soft. It's probably one of the most softest squishies that I've actually done on these episodes so far. So you can just really tell it's almost like the cupcake, the bear cupcakes in terms of softness. Okay, because those were really, really soft as well. But these ones, yeah, it definitely is soft. You can just, I'm only just squeezing them very lightly, and it's just going straight in. Okay, it kind of feels like fresh bread loaf, where you just, you're squeezing bread loaf and it just feels really, really soft. That's exactly what it feels like. So in terms of softness, these are definitely soft. Okay, so I can already imagine that the slow rising test is going to work out really, really well. So that's it. Yeah, they all feel about the same. So this one actually feels slightly softer. I don't know why. But yeah, I imagine they're all quite similar in terms of the softness. Yeah, definitely. So that's the softness there. Okay, let's move on to the slow rising test. Now, what I'm gonna do here is I'm gonna grab one of these squishies, one of these Luna cats, and I'm just gonna, squeeze them down to the table. Okay, so I'm gonna make sure that I'm gonna flatten it, and then we're gonna time it and see how long it actually takes for it to grow back to its original form. Okay, so let's check that out. Okay, the next test I want to do, which is the last test, is the standing test, okay? Because I really do like squishies that can stand on by itself. It just makes it a lot easier to display. So if you can check over on the shelf here, some of these stand up, some of them don't. And so it can get quite frustrating when you want to display your squishies and they don't simply stand up, okay? So in terms of the standing test, you can probably already tell that these ones don't stand too well, okay? Simply because the head's too big, it's too heavy, and it just falls over. So if I try to actually stand them up, you can see that, it just won't stand very well at all, okay? Because, the head's just way too big and it just always collapses, okay? So unfortunately, that's how it goes with some squishies. Because the material is really soft as well, that doesn't really help with standing either, okay? So in terms of standing tests, no good. Okay then, so that's all the tests that we're going to be doing with the Minty Luna. Now remember, there's 4 different ones to collect. So you've got Shadow, Tiger, Snowball, and Luna. Again, they're really cute designs, they're ultra soft, and they're really fun to play with. Now, if you wanted to get yours today, then I'll actually leave a link below this video where you can just click onto it. It'll bring you straight to Deliteful Boutique, and then you can actually check them out there. Okay, it's time to reveal what you've all been waiting for. Alright, so now I'm going to be rating it out of 5 Snowies, okay? So this brand new product from Cutie Creative collaboration with Luna Tabby. I'm going to give it a 4 out of 5, okay? So that's 4 out of 5 Snowies. Again, I really like the size of these squishies. I do wish that a lot of squishies do make it this size because it's a perfect fit. The design, everything about it looks ultra cute. Look at Tiger, right? How cute does he look? And then because we have cats ourselves, it also makes me like it even more. So I can be slightly biased. The smell is not so strong, so that's a bit of a hit or miss. But it's really, really soft, okay? So that's why I want to give it a 4 out of 5. So yeah, so that's it for this episode. As always, if you like this video, then make sure that you do give us a thumbs up. That would really help us decide on, which squishies that you guys like and whether, this is the right videos for you guys. Again, we're going to be shooting a lot more of these videos as we receive more squishies. But if you do have a squishy that you want us to review, then make sure that you do leave a comment below this video and let us know which squishies you want us to do next, okay? Because otherwise, I've already got a list of videos that I want to do. But if you want us to do something, I'm happy to actually, jump into the top and then do that next one, okay? Now, if for some reason you haven't subscribed to this channel yet, then make sure that you do subscribe by clicking the big red button below. This way, you won't miss out on any of our future videos, and you'll be able to see all the fun squishies that we're going to be doing, okay? So, thank you so much for watching. My name is Andy, and I'll see you guys in the next episode.